usual weekly live. So thank you so much for joining us today. If we have any issues with internet collapsing, we'll try that other little tiny phone that we used the other day. But in the meantime, we're here and we are doing our regular weekly live. Yay! And so welcome to everyone here today. It's going to be a very interesting live today. It's going to be not the usual, well, it is the usual, but we're going to have something a little bit extra. Hello, Katie, the lovely Katie. Oh, I hope you watch first Thursday of the month. Your name was accidentally mentioned in there, just a little bit. Just a very little bit. And welcome, everyone. Hello, Gracie, lovely to have you here. Lovely to have our usual and regular subscribers here, and hopefully some of our newbies to join us today as well. Good morning, Yvonne. Lovely Yvonne. I haven't yet. Oh, you'll have to. You'll say, oh, no. Hello, Anne. Good morning to you. Green butterfly. Hello, hello. And hi, Mary. Hi, Katie. Hi. Oh, that naughty Karen. I'm popping Karen directly into the corner now, and I'll tell you why very soon, guys. Just been very naughty lately. Hello, Raylene. Welcome, 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 Raylene. Now, as you can see, I've got a project here that's half done. I've been, last minute working. We're talking literally 2 seconds ago, like this. And I use that noise too. That kind of noise. Oh, everyone's saying hello to everyone. What a beautiful community we have, as I always say. I thought whilst we're doing our live today, I'll show you some of the items that haven't been washed that will be washed today. So probably by Wednesday, when we do our midweek live, everything is going to be packed and ready to go. Directly after the live, I will be having everything shifted to the front door of my home. Oh, what? Wednesday's live, not this one. And first thing in the morning, Thursday morning, I pack the car. Now, so I won't have anything to show on Wednesday. So what I'll do is I'll pop some of my other projects up there just for Wednesday's live to cover these lovely ladies we have sitting here. But otherwise, this is it, guys. We have, what's today? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I leave Thursday. I have 4 days to go to do last minute wrapping, packing. What? It's crazy. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay because it's what I decided to do, and I'm kind of not sure about it now. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So sleeping hasn't been an option this week at all. Or last week, no, the week before, I might have had a couple hours, but that's okay. It's a part of it all, really, isn't it? You want to do these things, you want to take a risk and try something new, you have to put in the effort. That's the way it goes, guys. All right, so I'm missing all of the chat. That's okay, everyone's saying hello. I said I'd go straight to the naughty corner, and you have, Karen. And I'll talk to everyone about that in a minute. Hello, Makita. Hello, lovely Makita. You said that Thursday might be, you might have, you done. Oh, yes. I'll talk to you why in a minute, guys. Yes. Hello, hello. Hello, Karen. Lovely Karen or Kaz. Hello, hello. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. That's fantastic. Look, let me talk to you about the lovely Karen Beaton. Now, Karen messaged me. She messaged me a few weeks ago and said, look, I have something for you. I need you to pick it up. It's taking up some space at home. So I really need you to pick it up or I drop it off or whatever. So we decided to meet halfway, roughly near Unwind Craft Cafe. And we did pop in there and purchase yarn, as you do. As you do. Or I did anyway. Poor Karen sitting there waiting for me with the clock going like this probably. But then we went and had a coffee and, maybe some hot chips, which was naughty on my part. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, lovely Bonnie. Did I miss someone? I think I said hello to everyone. Yes, I have. Hello, Franca. Hello, Franca. So Karen and I met halfway, and she did purchase something that does take up a lot of space. Now, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but it does take up a lot of space. And if I wanted to pop it in my background, you wouldn't be able to see any yarn. You're probably wondering, what did she purchase? In fact, you won't be able to see any yarn at all. So you're thinking, how did we carry this thing? Wasn't really heavy, so that was a bonus, but it was something that she did for me. And I wish she'd mentioned it sooner because I since then have actually changed my logo. But I'm not going to, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to have it in the background. I don't know if I'll be able to take this to Bendigo with me. I found yarn, but was good. I wasn't good, was I? No, I needed it for the show. Anyway, no, last minute, what? Okay, let me show you what she purchased for me. I'm going to have to move these lovely girls back so I can show you and get up. But since then, I've actually changed my logo, Karen. So, and as I said, I may not be able to take it to Bendigo. If it fits in my car, I'll be able to take it to Bendigo. But I can't see that happening because we have to take our own tables as well, I think. So I don't know about space. Jodie says, hi, she can't say. Oh, okay, I didn't get a chance to check. I saw some messages go up, and the very last minute I turned the computer on and the phone on, or camera on, if you will, and I saw the message and thought, I'll check it in a minute. And Jodie, have a lovely rest. If you need the rest, guys, you need the rest. It's as simple as that. Now, let me show you what the lovely Karen has bought for me. She's very naughty. All right, I'm going to have to get up, guys, so give me some seconds to do this, because there's no other way I can show you. Oh, it won't be too bad. I'll move the chair back. I'll move the ladies. There's not much space back there. Not much space at all. All right, are you ready? She's very, very naughty. Hope I don't knock my drink down. Let's move my drink. Give me 1 second, guys. I didn't plan this. I did not plan this at all, so just bear with me. At the last minute, I thought, oh, that's right, I've got to show Karen's little thing that she purchased for me. Are you ready? You're already thinking, what is that? What? I can't even, look how, I can't even get it in. I don't know if you can see it. I can't. Oh, can you see that? What? It's huge. It is a sign of our logo. It is a sign of our logo, and funnily enough, I don't have a sign. So I was going to crochet a few little letters and pop them up for show at the Bendigo Sheep and Wool Show. Now, if I can take that in my car, I will. If I can't, I'm really sorry, Karen. I may not be able to take it with me, but we will see. I know she's very naughty, isn't she, that Karen? That's why I said straight into the naughty corner. Am I standing on something? No, it's all good. Straight into the naughty corner with Karen. Straight into that naughty corner. I can't show you again, guys, because that's huge. And I thought, for the sake of having it up, we can have it behind us here. Well, you won't be able to see the yarn. Oh, okay, I missed all the chat because that thing was in my way. Oh, all right. Okay, you bought it later. That's all right, Karen. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. I'll still keep it, and I'll pop it up maybe when I do some of my first Thursdays, or, some of those silly things I do out in the backyard and the front yard. Take it to the park with me or something. Love it so much. I know it's huge, but sadly I've changed my logo since. Oops. But that's okay. It's all good, Karen. I'll still keep it around. Everyone's saying, wow, wow, wow. It was a big wow, wasn't it? It's so big. I know, Karen. Look, I thank you so much for that, Karen. Very well received. The lovely Karen also pops over to my website occasionally and does a donation. So she does so much for the channel. And I think I've left my water over there somewhere. She does so much for the channel, and I do appreciate everything that you do for the channel, Karen. And as I say to you sometimes, don't leave yourself short. Seriously, I would prefer that you be happy and safe than do things as big as this, because they're wonderful. It's a beautiful memory, and thank you so much. It is a beautiful memory, Karen. Thank you so much. She's too sweet, isn't she? I know, right, Kaz? We're very lucky to know the lovely Karen. She's an absolute angel. If you don't know Karen in the real world, you're missing out, because she's a lovely lady, very lovely lady. I'm making the last thing fibre. Did it so cool, and it's fun, lacy, and love it. Got it from, got yarn that kind of looks antique. Oh, beautiful, Bonnie. That's well done. Yay. Don't forget to show us an image when you get a chance. That would be lovely, either on Instagram or Facebook or wherever it is you pop your pictures up. That would be lovely. It would be great to see things. Now, guys, what can I say about this week? It's going to be a fairly short week. And did I bring my stuff in? I was supposed to bring in the Trebbleberry boxy jumper. Do you think I brought it in? Well, it's not in there, so it must be in here somewhere. I have no idea. I'm pretty unorganized this week, guys, because of the show. We also had a young visitor last night. She turns 18 in a month. And so I gave her some yarn and a hook, and she wants to create something gorgeous for herself. She's like brand spanking new to crochet. So she has, I've decided to do some small items on the channel for her when we get back from Bendigo. And I actually have to wait till August anyway because she turns 18 in August. So I'm going to wait till August and you will see some gear for the younger, when I say younger, the 18-year-old, if you will, the 19, the 20-year-old, that kind of thing. So we will be waiting until August, and when she turns 18, yay, get excited, we will be doing some younger items for the lovely young girl. Now, I'm missing all the chat. I do apologize here, everyone. Hello, Jodie Kingsley. Hello, hello. Hello, Kerry Jackson. Hello, hello. Your hair looks so healthy and shiny. Oh, I know. Thank you. Oh, you know what? It's because I did it just before. It just depends on when I do it. If I do it early in the morning, by the time, literally in an hour's time, it'll go back to woof, woof, like that. But there you go. All right, so let me have a quick look. I could totally guarantee you we won't be doing, oh no, here it is, my pencil. I dropped everything when I moved everything. I didn't want to tell you that because I wanted to look professional, but it's not that professional when you're picking things up from the floor. What? Everything fell when I brought the board out, as you do. All right, so, okay, let's talk about what happened this week. Now, this week, everything did fall. What? This week, we did this little guy right here. Right here, that's the one. That's the gorgeous one. That is a normal C2c swatch number 14. Yes, for our Treble-berry. For our swatch blanket of the year 2021. I'm making a lot of mistakes today, aren't I, guys? A little bit unorganized. Let's go back. The hair. Thank you, Franca. Hello, Luana. Hello. You love. I know, right? 14. What's wrong with my 14, 15, 16? Oh, can't even say it now. 16. Now you got me really confused, and I'm trying to be careful that I forget to say it, Katie. I'm a little bit excited. You can always tell when I'm excited. I talk fast anyway, but I talk extra fast and, and all comes out like that. Not a single thing is wrong with it. It's just the Australian way, Katie. It's the Australian way. It's our accent, and I think with me I have a tinge. I didn't really speak Italian when I was younger. I have like a tinge of Italian in me. And so my Italian friends call me, the little Aussie, and the Aussie friends call me the little Italian. So I can't win. I'm kind of an in-betweener, in the middle. Oh, it doesn't matter. But I still say 14, 15, 16. But the 16 comes out all right. It's a 14, 15. Who put those numbers in between? I don't know. I can't count anyway, so it doesn't matter. I've lost the plot, haven't I? I blame it on Karen. Karen, it's all your fault. Stay in the corner. Poor Karen. She's so beautiful. All right, let me get back to it. How do I get Katie? You sidetracked me. Katie, get in the corner with Karen. How long did it last? 13 minutes, 14 minutes, and you're in the corner, Katie. Bad girl. I was watching some of the Aussie Swimming Olympic trials, and the announcer was saying the same way. As we do. Oh, come on. You love it. If we didn't say it, you'd be bored. I'm England. I'm Italian, and I'm Italy English. I'm English. It's hard, isn't it? I proudly strut right over to the corner. Well, someone has to go in there. Marty can't be with us today. He's got something on tomorrow, so he's had to get some rest. So someone has to be the naughty one. Karen's already in there. She's staying in there for the morning. Oh, Bonnie, you're so cute. All right, guys, let's get down. Stop it, girls and boys. Oh, no, girls today. There's no boys today. I'm going to supervise the naughty corner this morning. Two little Miss Troubles are. Thanks, Kaz. We need a supervisor in there. All right, getting down to business. We did do the number 14 C2c Swatch for the C2c Swatch Blanket of the year. Now, as I mentioned last week, I was supposed to do the Trebbleberry jumper, boxy jumper on Friday. That didn't happen, which was yesterday. Definitely going up Monday. At this stage, you only have part 2 going up Monday, and part 3 will either go up Tuesday or Wednesday. Has to be finished by Tuesday or Wednesday anyway, because I want to wear it. I want to wear it at the, oh my gosh, the show this weekend coming. Oh, I better get my act into gear. I'm not doing anything else, so definitely that jumper. I'm literally not doing anything else. I'm going to finish this off, do the jumper, and we're done. After that, I'll play with some other things. If that jumper does not get done, nothing else will get touched. And that's the deal I've made myself. So definitely Monday you'll get part 2. Missing all of the chat. Okay. Hello, Guy and Sally in the background there, hiding right there. Pretty swatch, thank you, Bonnie. And Franca says, that swatch is the wrong colour. You're hilarious, Franca. Wrong colour, Franca, don't. She means for the flag. The wrong colour for the flag. I think that's what you mean, right, Franca? All right, so let's get down to business. Definitely the Trebbleberry boxy jumper's coming on Monday, and part 2 will be coming either, I'm sorry, let's try that again. Part 3 will be coming, which is the final part, either Tuesday or Wednesday, preferably Tuesday, because Wednesday, obviously, we have our live. Now, Wednesday's our last live before the Bendigo show. So it's going to be a pretty big live. If you can't make that live, rewatch it later. It's going to be big. I've been thinking maybe I might even do the live standing up just for fun. Move everything out the way. Literally everything's going to be gone anyway. It's going to be waiting at the door ready for me to pack for the next morning in the car. It'll be so much fun packing in the morning. And I want to pack early, and I want to leave early enough to get there early. I want to get all the rigmarole out the way, all the dirty work, the signing in, the setting up. Actually, I don't even know how the setup works because I've never done it before. This is going to be fun. Everybody will be there ready on Friday, and I'll be sitting there carrying all my stock in. No, I'm sure I'll work it out. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. And then obviously I can have some dinner somewhere nice and rest a bit. But, you know, for the 24 hours beforehand, it's going to be a little stressful for me. So Thursday, I won't be online at all. I'll just be packing stuff in the car and driving up to Bendigo, which is a big drive. I think it's about an hour and 50 minutes, or nearly almost 2 hours from here. So there'll be some stop starting because yours truly, I'm a little bit slow. I'll drive like this. La, 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 la. I'll have the music blaring, la, 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 and that's me. I don't care to get there any earlier. I just leave a half an hour early and take my time. Okay, I'm to time. Where am I? I've missed all the chat. This swatch is the wrong colour. We got that wrong colour. Da, da, da. Mary, yes, wrong flag colours. I'm determined to get you your orange. Bonnie, we are definitely doing orange for the next swatch anyways, when that comes after Bendigo, which is not that far away. It's only about a week and a half away before we start doing the swatches again. So there we go. It's not ever going to happen, Katie. It will, Bonnie. It will. We've got orange over there. It's got to happen. Mary made the wrong flag. Oh, she's still going on about it. It will be, Bonnie. It will, yes. Can't wait to meet you, Mary, at the show. Oh, Carrie, you're coming. Lovely. Don't forget to come to our... Oh, I get excited when I hear people come. Oh, come to our table and have a look. See if you want to purchase something. That's great. If not, we'll do a free little tutorial just for fun. Oh, just for fun. Oh, I get so excited. I love meeting our subscribers, and I don't care what country they come from. I love meeting them. Did you want red, white? She wanted the flag. But you know what? I use the colours that you guys chose for me. So that's it. Sorry. I wish I could go grey wings. I wish you could come, Bonnie, especially you, because you know what? For those of you who don't know this, Bonnie and I have actually had chats privately. She shows me some of the gear she makes with our channel, some of the gear she makes on her own as well. Look, she's just a crocheter. She's a crafter in general. Next sunset and sunrise swatches, yes. Well, look, we'll talk about the swatches next week after I get back from Bendigo. I'll definitely, I don't think we'll do a swatch that first week because I won't be able to give you the chance to do the yarn dance. I mean, you could do it on a Wednesday, but not everybody can make Wednesdays live. I find this live here an easier, I won't say more better, there's not really a word to use. It's an easier live for most people to make. So this is the live where the Saturday's live is one where you can get to do the yarn dance. So what we'll do is we'll hold out that first week. I'll pop other tutorials up that week. So there will be tutorials the week when I get back from Bendigo. Not the week before, but the week I get back, there will be some. And the reason is on the Monday, I'm doing nothing. I'm just going to rest and think, did that just happen? That's what I'll be like after the show, thinking, oh, this will be like this. Oh, I didn't do too well. Or it'll be like this. Oh, I didn't do too badly. So it just depends on the face I pull on the Monday. So I'm not doing anything Monday. That's just going to put me right off. And I'll start business day Tuesday. Now, business days on Tuesday, really important now because they are the days that you're going to see the patterns going up on the website. Some will be paid and some will be free. All of the swatches that you see go up on the website will be free. All of the swatches that we do on the channel, and they'll be going up one by one. I'm starting from number 1 and working my way up. So occasionally head over to the website, guys, because I can't always let you know when things are going up. They're just going to go up. I will let you know when those packs go up, and I'll talk about those in a minute, because for the first week, there's a special deal for you guys who live overseas or who live interstate and can't make it to Melbourne or Bendigo for the show. So I'm going to keep the special deals open for about a week, maybe 2 weeks even, because when I get back on the Monday. I probably won't upload them until the Wednesday or the Thursday. So the deal will be like midweek. So maybe a week and a half. And after that, we will have to put them back up to normal price. So there you go. And I'll talk about the packs in a minute, but just going back again to, what was I talking about before? I lost it. Oh, yeah. On Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, you will see these patterns come up. So next Tuesday, I don't think I'll have anything up, but the Tuesday after that is when they'll start all going up. They may go up other days, but Tuesday's the day I work on the patterns themselves. All right, the writing of the patterns. I need to get them checked as well, so just give me a little bit of leeway. Personally, I don't need to look at a pattern, so I don't care what it sounds like. But I have to get it checked because I don't care doesn't mean it doesn't come out right. So I have to get other people to have a look at my pattern. And I do have pattern testers at the moment, guys, so heads up there. So I know a lot of people send me private messages saying, oh, if you need a pattern tester, let me know. I will need in a couple of weeks' time, maybe 3 or 4 weeks' time, so that's great. But I do have pattern testers for the next 2 weeks. So just bear with me on that. And I've missed all of the chat. What have I missed? What have I missed? Okay, cool beans, says Bonnie. Okay, Katie, green, red. Yep, sorry I'm late. Oh, hello, Paula. Lovely to have you here. You're not too late. We've got some time. Okay, going to love this, and you could change it enough to teach it. Okay, we'll talk later, Bonnie, about that. Paula, any news on hubby? Okay, yes. How's hubby? Hubby is done with chemo. That's great. Surgery is scheduled for the end of this month. Thanks for all your, yes, beautiful, well done. Great news, Paula. Yes, we're all very, very excited for you. It's called Gildering Fans Blanket. I'll check that out. Thanks, Katie. Paula, that is good news. Now, Bonnie, there are some things I need to worry about when I'm taking on someone else's patterns. If they belong to someone else, I cannot show them on the channel. Just a heads up there. But if they're all over the web, I'm happy to show them. But if they belong to someone, I really can't show them unless I get their okay from them. So just a heads up there, guys. If I know a lot of people send me messages and say, look, here's my pattern, check it out. And I'm happy to do that. Do you want to do it on the channel? I'm happy to do that. But if it's someone else's pattern, I can't do it. And that's just a heads up. And I will look into it. Whenever you send me something, I'll look into it and make sure that can happen. Oh, look, I've asked Spider too much. Don't ask Spider, Bonnie. We've already asked him for the kaleidoscope blanket. I don't think he was keen to talk to me, but Franca actually mentioned it and we got through on that one. So I don't want to hassle him anymore. Poor Spider's thinking, go away, woman, stop smothering me. Oh, stop stalking me, he's saying. All right, so let's get back to business, guys. On Monday, the boxy jumper. This Tuesday, we are doing part 3, which will be the final part of the boxy jumper, or Wednesday. Wednesday afternoons, I will do a live like normal. It'll be the final live before the show. So that's the one to catch. And if you can't catch it, do yourselves a favor and watch it afterwards. I'll have a look at it, Bonnie. Maybe we've got something the same or similar or whatever, and I'll have a look at it. We'll see. I'm not saying I won't do it. I'll have a look at it. Okay. And Thursday, nothing, because I'll be driving with my little music in the background. I'll be like this in the car, you know, bouncing around. I'll have my chips. Oh, no, I won't. I won't have any Tim Tams either. Just a heads up there. Plus, the mouse already ate them. Brown fuzzy hair mouse. She was fuzzy the day she ate them. She didn't have straight hair that day. She left it curly. What? Everyone's saying, what are you talking about? For those of you joining us new, which is nobody, I think everybody here's a regular today, I could be wrong. Sometimes there's this little mouse, and her name's Mary as well. I don't know how that worked. And she eats all the Tim Tams in the house. So, Mary, both of my C2c swatches are beautiful. I'm glad, Paula. Now, we are doing some different swatches for the next 6 months. Heads up, if you are new to crochet, these are going to test your skills, all right? However, I will say during the tutorial, if there are some that I can make easier for you, I'll say, right, newbies do it this way, the regulars follow us this way, or, you know, intermediates will follow us this way. I will try and make an easier swatch for you. And if I can't, I'll say, fine, head off to swatch number 6 or 5 or 2 and do one of those and then come back to us. So you're welcome to do an extra swatch somewhere else of some of the easy ones that are already finished, right? Otherwise, I will pop an easier version within the tutorial for newbies. So I won't leave you in the dark. You'll still have that opportunity to do the same swatch, but a possible easier version. It depends on the actual swatch itself. When I say complicated, they won't be too complicated. There will be a puff stitch involved. Sorry, Kiki. I know you're not here today, but when you do arrive, sorry, in advance. What? And there will be a possible, you know, puff stitch or a back post stitch or a front post stitch. So there will be some different stitches coming up for the next 6 months, different squares. There'll be basic ones as well, so don't stress. But there will be a couple of, I won't make a lot, put it that way. I won't make a lot of complicated squares. I'll do as basic as I can. But they will be there. Okay, let's go back. I've lost all the chat. Okay. So he says yes. Wonderful, Bonnie. Both mine said yes. We said that already. I call bluff chips and Tim Tams the whole way. Oops. Tim Tams are good. Love doing the slam. Oh, it was the best, right? I love the Tim Tams. I know everybody loves them. Apart from Raylene, sorry. Raylene doesn't like them at all. It's the newbies got through the cat swatch. They should be good. If the newbies got through the cat swatch. Yeah, the cat one, kittens in a row swatch, it's quite a difficult swatch. It's not difficult. It's just uncomfortable working that way. Yes, your instructions are always great. Thank you so much, Paula. Look, again, I try to keep it as easy as possible. There are a few people who do send me nasty private messages. You talk too fast and I don't understand what you're saying. And they get really nasty. And so, yep, delete, block, delete, block. I know, naughty. What? New here. Hello, Wanda. New here. Usually can't make the lives. Love your tutorials and your humour. Wanda, welcome. Love to see the newbies. Love our regulars and love to see the newbies popping in as well. Raylene promised me Tim Tams. Franca, stop it, naughty girl. Get in the corner. Get in the corner with Katie and Karen. Oh, they have a slow down button. I know. And not just that. I think people like to complain. And so I just delete. Sometimes I don't delete them. I leave them there because it's all about algorithms. If people leave a message, I don't care what the message. Oh, no, there is some messages I have to delete. And I get them real quickly. They're the naughty ones. And I get them so fast. I try to get them so fast. And half the times they don't even know that when they're blocked, they just keep sending that message, but nobody else sees them. So they don't even know that they're not being seen. So that's their problem, not mine. Feel like I know you all. They're lovely. We've got a lovely community here, Wanda. As one of our subscribers, Marty, he couldn't be here this morning because he's busy tomorrow. I mean, this afternoon, well, this morning for us, this afternoon for you, depending on where you live. He's been tied up, and he says the same thing. We have not a community here. We have a family, a crochet family here. We all like to know that we look after each other. And that's another thing and another reason why I do a lot of shout outs, because, you know, we're all in it for the same reason. We're all here to show our beautiful crochet. I mean, look at this. We're here to show our beautiful projects. We're here to make beautiful projects. We're here to teach other people as well. So we're here for the same reason, to create. And we're so lucky that we can create. If we can't use our hands, we use our toes. Can't use our toes, we'll use our teeth. We will create. So there we go. Oh, I've lost all the chat. Okay. Franco, when you win a giveaway with Mary, I will give her. Oh, Raylene, don't do that. Just going to give an extra one for the naughty Franco. That's what makes some people happy to hurt. So I don't care. They can hurt as much as they like. I just delete and block. I know Marty's usually in the naughty corner. He is. There's a lot. We have a lot of fun here, though. We really do. Oh, I'm losing all the chat. Here we go. I have to keep bringing it down because it goes so fast. Oh, it's so fast. The ones of us that matter love you. Oh, thanks, Paula. Kerry Joy. Hello, Kerry. I bought some raffle tickets from Handle. I love their wool. Yay, way go you. I hope you win something nice. Agreed, Paula. I was a newbie this time last year, and if Mary can make it a confident crocheter, she can teach everyone. Oh, look, we have a lot of fun, Katie. Look, I'm so glad to have the community that we have, or the family, crochet family that we have. True, says Karen. Tandy, yay, Tandy Ann. We love Tandy Ann. Have happy wow spot. Oh, yeah, that's cute. Raylene she is too sweet, isn't she? Yeah, we love Raylene. Welcome to the creative chaos. Yes, Tandy, not Handle. Oh, I got you. Okay, lovely. Well, Tandy, as you know, Tandy does giveaways often. They do competitions and things often as well, promoting their yarn as well, as you do. Like I promote my channel, they promote their yarn. We are a crochet family after all. So yes, Tom from Tandy will actually be there at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. He's the one that encouraged me to go. Oh, I thought, no, I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. Not that I'm afraid of a lot of work. I just wasn't sure if I can fit the channel in and the show in. Well, I have. I haven't done as much for the show as I would have liked to have done. And there are a couple of projects. You saw the pink one last week here. No, the peach one last week here. I don't know if that's going to be ready for the show. But it will get pattern tested and will be up on our store for pattern testing with the yarn, the hook, the scissors, the sewing needle, and the pattern all together as a kit. So you still have the opportunity to purchase it. I just don't think it'll be ready for the show. It might. Let me just, we'll see. It's just a matter of time. And I've been, you know what? I'm going to need to get that water. You know how far it is? Just talk amongst yourselves. Try not to get into any trouble. Seriously, guys. Can't leave you alone for a minute. I'm going to grab my water. I'm going to fall back. Actually, I can't fall back because I've got enough walls to catch me. What? Cheers, everyone. Oh, I need a drink. I'm so parched. Cheers. Yep, I needed that. I needed that. Now I've missed all of the chat. Let's go back. Okay, here we go. Oh, we went so far. So far. Here we go. You're welcome. You spelled Franco wrong. It's spelled. Okay. I have 2 hospital stays coming up. Oh, no. Well, bring your yarn, bring your hooks, bring everything with you. Keep yourself busy. Katie Hahn, I joined Mary around this time last year. Also, who's that? Gracie. Oh, Gracie, I know. It's such a beautiful community. Enjoy. Franca, get in the corner. Oh, you were in there. No, you weren't. Get in the corner. Or were you? I'm confused. No, I put Katie in the corner and Karen's still in the corner. It's not coming out today. Hope all is good, Franca. Yes. Franca, make sure you take some distraction with you when you are there. Best thing to do, keep yourself distracted. Otherwise, you get all grumpy and then there might be someone next to you in a room that snores and you can't sleep. So take some stuff with you. Keep yourself busy. The whole ward will be snoring around night time anyway. So, okay, that's that for the week. You all know what's happening for the week. Treble-berry boxy jumper, that's it. On the Saturday morning, and again, I'll mention this on Wednesday's live this week, I will try to do a live at the show. Okay. I can't guarantee it, but if it's a live, it'll be a very short live, and it'll be just before 9 o'clock. So think about our live here at 10 o'clock. Take the live back an hour and a half earlier. So between 8:30 and 9. It'll be just before people start arriving. I really cannot do the live while people are there, you know, for respect that they may not want their face shown. But I can do the live on my table, at my table. So it may be, if I can get, like, I may not be able to get connection because I'll be using my phone. So I will try, but I'm not going to guarantee you I'll be on. And if I can't get the live working, I'll do a small video. And when I go back to my hotel room, I'll just upload that video for you. So you can have a look, and then you'll have plenty of time on the Saturday and Sunday to come up once you see the Friday video. In actual fact, my lives are on Saturday, but I will pop a video up on Friday. I'll do a little live Friday morning. And again, if it's not a live, it'll be a small video which will be uploaded to the channel, and you'll be able to see and hear all the commotion and all the noise going on in the background before people arrive. I can't do it while people are there, I'm afraid. But it's, you know, it's all a part of it. I prefer that not to show you too much because I want you to come. I'll show you a little bit, but I want you to come, yeah? All right, let's see. I missed all the chat again. Oh, dear. What have I missed? What have I missed? Yes. We will be thinking about you, Franca. I have chat and make time faster. Yes, thank you so much. I'll be taking my crochet. Thank you, everyone. That's great. Inspire the nurses to crochet. Hand out my card for me. I know, naughty. You know how to contact me. All right. Yeah. Speaking of handing out my cards, the other day I get a message from my son's friend. Now, you guys know my son. You don't know him, but you know I've created a few things for him in the past, like the blanket and the beanie and the booties. Well, apparently his sister is pregnant. Hey, way to go him, way to go her. First baby. And he wants a gorgeous blanket, a nice big one this time. Won't be done for the channel. It's a separate thing altogether. So I just thought, as a work in progress, or a WIP, if you will, WIP, work in progress, I'll pop it up and show you occasionally. It's a little different, a little unusual. So, like most of my gear, it's a little different and unusual. This sort of stuff is basic. I like to keep the sellable gear basic. So people can think, oh, that's nice. And then the odd weird thing comes out and someone says, whoa, I can't make that. That's a little bit weird. But that's okay. But that's me, you know, that's the weirdness of me coming out. And as you saw in first Thursday of the month, if you haven't seen that video, it's the very last video before this one. Okay. Or I will pop a link after the live in the description box of this live. And you can click on that link, and then you can watch the video, because you got to watch it, because I'm wearing my full ensemble that I created for the show, and it is a little bit weird. It is a little bit eccentric. It's not really. The jumper is normal. It's a granny square jumper, yeah? Granny squares jumper. But, you know, the letters on the jeans are a little bit odd. Creating the little triangles for the jeans, making them flare, it's a little bit odd. Getting those boots, the ones you'll see at the show, as well, or on the first Thursday of the month, they were a bit unusual as well. That's what I'm like outside of the channel. I'm a little bit eccentric and a little bit weird when it comes to crochet. Not everything. I'm pretty basic for everything else. Well, I eat normal, and apart from the Tim Tams and the chips. I'm getting in trouble. I hope Doctor's not watching this. Didn't I tell you to go on a diet? Didn't I tell you not to eat those yummy Tim Tams? Well, it's not me, it's the mouse with the brown fluffy hair. So I do dress a little bit odd when it comes to crochet events, but it's okay. And I actually usually go to crochet events wearing my granny square vest. You guys have seen that one. I will actually be wearing that on one of the days on top of jumpers, because I know it's going to be cold. It's going to be so cold, so I'm aware of that. And I've lost all the chat. Here we go. Make the best of it all. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, hang on. I've lost everything. Oh, well, so far back. Oh, my gosh. You might inspire the nurses. That's cute. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. And good luck, Franca, with the operations. I did the last time I was in hospital last year. The doctors were interested. Oh, that's cute. A little bit eccentric. Oh, I'm just a little tiny bit. Who wants normal, right? Love the jeans. Thank you, Wanda. I loved creating them. I didn't like sewing on them, though. What? Hello, Kenneth, is it? Hello, Kenneth. Lovely to have you here. You're the only gentleman here at the moment. Marty can't make it today, sadly. Oh, thank you, Fairy Mama. Thank you. You love my personality. Thank you so much. Unique, a little bit weird. Some people would say Paula, but unique I'll handle. When I was in hospital, rehab 2018, everyone was interested. Doctors, nurses, cleaners, etc. I know, right? I'm not sure if you know this, but no matter where I go, and it doesn't mean, and I mean anywhere, I will crochet in public. I've crocheted in a pub before. I had the guy at the counter serving the booze asking me about my crochet, you know. I will crochet anywhere because, you know, who cares? What are they going to do? Arrest me for crocheting? In public. What? Well, might happen one day. I shouldn't laugh. Well, it could happen. You eccentric and weird, me, Mary. I haven't noticed. I'm glad you haven't noticed, Franca. We roll the eyes as we speak. But yeah, I always say to people, look, we have a very short life. I don't do anything to hurt anybody, so that's a bit of a bonus. If anything, I hurt myself. Some of those antics that you see out there, I get into trouble. Sometimes I slip. Sometimes something goes wrong. And when I fall, I land on my backside or back derriere or behind, whatever you want to call it, because I don't want to hurt my hands. So I just put the hands up. Bruises everywhere. So those antics do actually get me into trouble. Just a little bit sometimes. One of these days, I'll tell you. No, I'm not. Thanks, Bonnie. If she is. Hey, Bonnie, get in the corner. You're naughty too. All right, guys. So that's what's happening this week. As you know, one little project should have gone up on Friday. You know, a little bit inundated. So that'll definitely go up Monday. And actually, it will go up Monday because it's the only thing I'm doing apart from, I think I've got 3 rows left of this one. And that takes me 10 minutes. They're very quick. It's an easy pattern, that one there. It's made for, when I say newbies, you need to know how to do chains, single crochet, no, chains, double crochet, slip stitch to join, and that's it. That's really, you need to know those basic stitches to create that. You need to know even more basic stitches, and you only need double crochet, chain, and same thing, different pattern. They're different patterns there. They look the same, but they're not. And same for all the other patterns that I have. Everything is rather basic. There is one that can be a little bit tricky, but not. For newbies, you can do it. You do it nice and slowly. It's very easy. And then it grows real fast too. They grow fast, these ones, so that's really good. You'll have the 1 skein projects and you'll have the 3 skein projects. Now, let me talk to you quickly about those. On the show, I'm actually selling this scarf that we created on the channel here. The only reason is I can't wear it. It makes me itchy, and already I'm starting to, as we speak. So that's getting washed after the live, and I will be selling that. It's only one. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, that's life. But I can't wear it, so it's pointless me keeping it, yeah? Otherwise, you will see things like this. You will see some ready-made ones, or you will see some packs that you can create yourself. And in there, as you know, guys, I mentioned in first Thursday of the month, let's do it this way so the lighting doesn't bother it, you will have the 3 skeins, your crochet hook, your sewing needle, your scissors, and your pattern will all be in. The pattern's not in here at the moment. That will be going in once I print them off. You know what's taking long for the pattern to be printed off now? Pictures. I was supposed to get my daughter to take some photos of my daughter, and we won't get that chance this weekend, I don't think. So I may have to do the modelling. but I'm not that good. Sorry. And I can't pull duck face without having wrinkles. Look. Or duck face. So modeling, not my thing, but I may have to if I get real desperate. Oh, I'll drive up to the beach and just stand there and look in my winter wear. I'm freezing. I'm not going to the beach. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be standing in my front yard. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happens with the photos. So I'm going to take my time when it comes to that. Franco, you're staying in the naughty corner. Oh, naughty corner. Oh, it's water, Franco. Trust me. I'm not allowed to have anything else. I just have some cherry plums. Yummy. They are so good. I overeat them. Yeah, I know, right? Any sheep and wool show fast. Oh, here we go with the sheep and wool show again. Fast 10 times. We will do that in a minute. Those are so stinking cute. Oh, stinking cute. I like that one. Great job, Mary. Look, there are other colours. I don't have them all with me today, but let me show you. Oh, here's one of them. That's one of them. Okay, you've got the light blues. You've got your greys. So light blue, grey, maroon, which is that colour there as well. So you have that colour there for this pattern. You have all the colours you see. They're all the same for either the smaller cowl or the larger cowl. The other cowl we have, I didn't bring it with me, I don't think. No, it's a really holy cowl. Holy cowl. It sounds like a religious cowl. It's all gappy, and you have more of a soft flare about it, more of a drape, if you will. So that one will be there as well. This is one. Different colours again. Okay, what have I missed? All the chat. Love the blue. There are other colours as well. Buy a pack and then go for coffee and lunch and start the project while at Bendigo. Oh, that sounds like a cool idea. And then come back and show me at the stand. If you are at Bendigo for more than one day and you buy something from us, go back to your room later in the evening, create it, because that's going to take you no time to create. If you are an intermediate, you'll go through it like that. If you are new at crochet, it'll still not take you long. It's very, very easy. It's a repeat stitch. In that one there, it's just a repeat stitch all the way through. This one here has 3 different rows, but only 2 of them are repeat stitch. So you can create them and then come back to us at the stand, at the show the next day or even the day after, if you're staying for the weekend, and show us your projects. We get a couple of photos if you like, or you don't have to, but it'd be great for us to see the projects. Or if you want to grab my details and hop onto the Facebook page and pop the pictures up there too, that's great too. I'd love to see them. I'm sure you would love to show us. Okay, oh, here we go. You're welcome to come here, Mary. I live right across the road from the beach. Take your photos and come and get warm. Oh, that's cute. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Oh, Raylene, I could hold you up to that. I caught you earlier instead of the middle of the night. Well, Raylene, I know, right? How have you only got wool? For these cowls, yes, I have. However, with these ones here, well, let me have a look. It's a bit, sorry about the crinkle, guys. Let me check. I think this is acrylic. This is 100% acrylic, this one. So for these ones here, they are, let me show you. They are these beanies here. All right, so for these beanies, you have this yarn, the Hometown yarn from Lion Brand. Super thick, super warm, ready for winter. So you have your packs, or you have a choice to purchase a beanie ready-made. So if you decide, oh, I don't have time to crochet, although I'll be very sad if you say that. I might even cry. But if you say that and you say, look, I haven't got time to crochet something, I'm desperate, I need a beanie right now, you can purchase a beanie. Or you can purchase the pack. And as you can see, I have the yarn, the same as the beanies you see on the day, ready-made. I'll have the yarn with the packs as well. So you have a choice. There's plenty of options for you to purchase those. Now, I fingers crossed want to get the V-stitch beanie ready for the day. Yeah, I did say I wanted to get it ready. I'm trying really hard to get it ready. So there we go. Excuse me. Have you only got wool? Well, we've already answered that question. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to cough so loud. You've put in so much work, Mary. I'm so impressed. And you know what, Katie? That meant no sleeping. So I might even get sick as you do after a while, because that's what happens when you do too much, you end up getting sick. The V-stitch is so nice. This is actually not the V-stitch in general. This is the double crochet one where there's no chains in between. Right, there's actually, let's get closer for you. There are no chains in between your V-stitch. So it's nothing different. It's just made with two double crochets instead of a double crochet, chain one, double crochet. Okay, so that's that. And I tried to make the beanie to suit one head. They will stretch, you know, if you've got a larger size head than everybody else, this will stretch. You wash it once or twice and it stretches. Heads up on the hometown yarn. After first wash, it does stretch a little bit. But the beanie is made to be tight on your head anyway. So once it stretches that little bit, it just fits normal. Okay, so just a heads up there. I did make one extra large and one little size smaller, but not as a pattern, just as a beanie itself to give away to people, to sell to people on the day. So there we go. Okay, there is your orange, I know, right? This is the Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn. This is 100% wool, this one. So that may be Bendigo Woolen Mills, but it might also be Cleckheaton yarn, because I use Cleckheaton yarn and Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn. They're both 100% pure wool for the same projects. They seem to fit. They seem to make the same projects. So bear with me on that. You might see some for Cleckheaton, you might see some for Bendigo. And they'll all state what it is. It'll say this is Bendigo, this is Cleckheaton. So there we go. Will the pattern for the hat be for sale? Yes. Afterwards, yes, definitely. It will probably be for sale at the show as well. I'm hoping that it will be. I'm doing fingers crossed because I'm still got a few things I need to do for the pattern. But it'll definitely be for sale on my website after the show. And you can purchase it as a pattern, or you can purchase it as a project with the kit, or you can purchase the beanie on its own. So you have plenty of choices of how you want to purchase this pattern. There are many ways, okay? I'm going to drink more water, though. You're right, though, Frank. I will have a drink. Cheers, everyone. I hope I'm not getting a cold, Katie. Don't stress me out. I haven't got time for a cold. Sometimes I get nasally naturally, but if I'm getting a cold, I'm not going to be happy. Or what? What kind of hook is in the kits? I'll explain that in a minute. I think it's Cleckheaton. No, it's Cleckheaton. It's spelled C-L-E. C-K-H-E-A-T-O-N. I think it's how it's spelled. Oh, I should get one up and show you. Wool, no, I know. Water, I know, right? Let's get another drink. Let's get another one. Clear the throat. I do get humming, you know, humbug, I call it. I do get that in the mornings anyways. Usually clears up by midday. I'm very lucky like that. Don't forget thumbs up. Thank you so much, Kaz. Thumbs up, yes. So there's the beanie. That will be for sale on the day. The patterns will also be for sale separately. If you don't want to purchase the yarn, if you don't want to purchase the hooks, which I'll talk about in a minute, then you have a choice. You can purchase the pattern on its own and use your own 8-ply yarn, number 3 or DK weight, if you will. Now, what are the hooks? Okay, I have different hooks in the bags. And the reason I'm doing different hooks, it gives people an option of what hooks they want to use. And then if they sell out, then you've got to use the other ones. So there are different hooks. Some of them will be Knit Pro. I love these ones. Actually, you'll see me using some of these on the website. As you can see, that little darning needle right there, and there's a darning needle there. In there's the scissors, and I'll have my card. Now, these cards, I've got new ones coming. So if I get them in time, these cards will come out and the new ones will go in. If I don't, they'll just stay there. I've already packed them on purpose just in case. But on Wednesdays, I'm going through, well, no, Tuesday, I pack everything. We're done Tuesday. But on Wednesday, I go through each pack and make sure everything is in there and correct. On the day as well, when I hand the box over to everyone, or the bag or the pack, I will be checking them as well, making sure everything's correct, because I don't want you to have to say, oh, you didn't put the scissors in. Oh, you said you're going to have this. You said you're going to have that. Also, the first 20 packs you see will have the free stitch marker from the lovely, who was it now? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Raylene. Oh, Raylene, I had a mental blank. Sorry, darling. ornamental blank. A free stitch marker from the lovely Raylene will be in the first 20 packs purchased on the weekend. After that, you will get some stitch markers, but they are not the ones that Raylene created. Okay, so there you go. But for the first 20 packs, there will be, and that'll be the first 20 packs of each item. So 5 packs in the front of the beanie will have a freebie from Raylene, 5 from the large cow, 5 from the small cow, 5 from the other cow, that kind of thing. So we'll have enough to cover the first 4 cows, if you will, or the first 4 items. So there you go. What else can I tell you about it? What else can I tell you? Nothing, but I can tell you one thing. Get ready. After the show, we're going to talk about this. Now, if you're joining us new, Cascade Pima yarns, I've made a mess of this, right? But it's my favourite one, so I want to show you. And I don't want to show you the ones that I'm giving to... I've had mental blanks today, Jody. I really am. Because otherwise I'll wreck hers, and I don't want to wreck hers. I just wrecked how it goes. It's going to come undone. I wind them up in skeins anyways, so there you go. This is a Cascade yarn, and this one is called Major Teal. Now, I cannot wait to create this blanket. I've got so many ideas stewing in my head at the moment. I haven't created the pattern yet, so I might end up having to send the item out to her first, and then the pattern. We are waiting on one more colour, which is the purple, and when that comes in, once that comes in, I can actually send the pattern with that one. So, you know, we're waiting for one more. Okay, what have I missed over here? Everything's happening. Kenneth says, I have to go, Mary. Just wanted to say, oh, hello, Kenneth. Well, lovely. Have a good whatever it is you're doing. And I will see you soon. And your awesome personality. Thank you so much. Need to work on my lap gan. Good. Enjoy your lap gan. Enjoy it. Well done. Raylene, yes, she did send a pack of stitch markers. She didn't send them. She gave them to me when we were at one of the, we went to the Coburg Town Hall. There was a show there, and we went there, and I went to look. I didn't have a stall there. And she was there, and we were able to, she gave me the gift while she was there. She's very lovely, Raylene, as is Karen, as is anybody else who does do things for Well Crochet Designs. And I thank you, everyone. Mary, is that softer than Bendigo? What, the Cleckheaton? No. I believe Bendigo is softer. But when you put them in fabric softener, they both work up nice and soft anyway. But I believe the Bendigo yarn is softer. That's my personal opinion. A lot of people don't. So it depends on what you want. And on the day, you can have a feel of both of them if you like. And you can decide which one you want. Little sleep brain gaps. Oh. Ray Rose. Hello, Ray Rose. Lovely to have you here. Hello, hello. Swiss cheese, say Katie. Bye, Kenneth. See you soon. No, the Cascades. No, the Cascades. Oh, the Cascades is cotton. 100% cotton. Is it softer than Bendigo? Well, when it comes to Pima cotton, it's really quite, I don't know. Let's grab a cotton from Bendigo. I know I've got some here. Let's grab a cotton. Okay, here we go. Let's grab a cotton. All right, so let's have a feel. Now, this is a 4-ply, so it's not really one to judge. See if I can find an 8-ply somewhere. Oh, it doesn't look good. I don't have any 8-plies. Don't just talk amongst yourselves, guys. Oh gosh, I do have, but it's way over there. Hang on, let me go and reach up and grab it. Let me reach up and grab it. Oh, actually, this is a 10-ply. This is no good to show you either. I'm not winning, but they're pretty much the same feel, actually. No, Bendigo's a tad softer, but Pima cotton can be a little bit less softer because it's a bit more durable, yeah. But I actually think it's really soft. I actually do like it, I have to say. But I have not worked with it, so I can't... Oh, look what I found. Don't go away. I found a project I started... My notes 10-ply. I was going to say that I started making. Let's have a look here. No, I've got no 8-ply. Sorry. I have some, but not at hand. But it is beautiful. It is soft. I think it's soft. If you like, Raylene, you're coming up to the show. I'm going to have this yarn there, not for sale though. I'll have it under the table, so ask me for it. I don't want to sell it. It's just beautiful. Ask me for it and I'll bring it out and you can have a touch when you come over if you like. We can do that. Anyone else who is on our channel and does come to the table, ask me about the Cascade Pima yarn. And if you like it, I'll bring it out and show you. I'll bring all the colours. Or maybe I'll just bring one just in case they go missing. I could lose them knowing my luck. Or I'll bring a little swatch that I've made up. Ooh, that would be better. Let me bring a swatch that I've made up. How good would that be? You get to see some stitches that may go into it. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's our secret. So if you're up at Bendigo, come join me and I will do up a little swatch. That's a good idea. Better. I'll do that instead. Just in case a swatch goes missing, I won't miss it. I'll cry, but I won't miss it. I have to do up a little swatch anyways for practice. I do practice. Let me just heads up and let you know. I practice on cheap and nasty cotton. Did I say that out loud? First, when I get the stitch I like, I do a little swatch on the original piece so that I can work out pretty much roughly, it's a rough idea, how much yarn we may need. Now, when I say a rough idea, sometimes I'm a skein out, so I need to buy an extra skein. And that's why I don't want to say roughly, or half a skein out, or even 20 grams out. You don't want to be 20 grams short, yeah? Or 10 grams short, you don't want that. Even if you've got 70 grams extra, with that you can make something small. You can do fingerless gloves with 70 grams. Yeah? Mix it with another colour and do fingerless gloves. Or you can do a beanie with fingerless glove, with 70 grams, a smaller one though. Maybe a little bit gappy, if you will. So, yeah, we can do any of those things with whatever's left over. So don't stress if any yarn is left over, okay? Let me, everyone says that blue cotton is the best. I love the blue one. I don't like blue very much, Bonnie. It's not my thing, blue. I'm more of a green person, but that blue, it's only because it reminds me so much of the peacock that I love it. Yeah. I think there are, but none in, the Cascade yarns. Oh, really? You can use any cotton that's 8 ply, number 3 or DK weight, Paula. It should be okay. And any Pima cotton. Yes, Bonnie. Sad times. Oh, because you can't get the yarn. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Katie, I know you have, but can't remember when because some of the friends go, but I don't know about it now because, oh, don't you just hate it? Don't you just hate these times? But you know what? You've got to try and make the best of them and just take everything with a grain of salt, guys, because that's just the way it is. You can't change the way it is. You can help it, but you can't change it. You know, it's just going to be the way it is for a while. And I have to say, you're probably looking at a couple of years before things start to even get the slightest bit normal. Before the world gets the slightest bit normal. Now, with this beanie, guys, and the pattern on this beanie, there is a very slight line, but you cannot see it as much because I show you a little stitch that covers that line, so you cannot see it. You can add buttons if you like. I would have trouble adding buttons on the thicker one. You could add buttons on this one if you like. That's fine. I don't have them in the packs. It's just made to be natural and to look gorgeous naturally. We'll have to look into it. It sounds fun. So much fun. Okay. I meant the kind of cotton, but the blue is pretty. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully that cotton is good. I've never worked with. It's the first time. So, you know, first time for everything. Yeah. And you know what? There are projects that I've worked with and I thought, great, going to check out this yarn. It's going to be great. And then I think, oh, that didn't work out too well. So that happens. So, you know, you can't always like everything you make because it doesn't always turn out the way you want it to. And that happens. But I always, even when I don't like the things I make, like the convivial cushion, didn't really like that one much. It's because the yarn annoyed me, made me itchy. So it's hiding up the top of the shelf. I should get it down just for good looks and have it sitting there or something. But I was just annoyed by the yarn because it made me itchy. Oh, you know what? When you get itchy, you kind of think, oh, frustration, let's hide it as far up as we can get it so we don't break out in a rash. You're not touching it. It's not making you itchy, right? So that's it. And I have to say that whenever I make something that doesn't work well, I tend to just leave it lying out somewhere else. Oh, what's happening? What did I miss? I meant the cotton. Da, da, da. Thanks, Franca and Paula. You're welcome, Katie. Welcome, Katie. Okay. Some yarns are hard to get. I know that Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn is always hard to get overseas, but you can use a substitute yarn as long as it's the same ply. Okay. So if I say 8 ply, DK weight, or a number 3 overseas, that gives you the opportunity to know it's not a chunky, it's not starting to get thick like this one is like a 12 ply, I think, or a 10 ply. Could be 12 ply. But it's not a real thin yarn. It's right in the middle. So you kind of need to make sure you have the right ply. If you have a different ply, you have to change the size and the amount of yarn you are using. Don't make yourself itch. No, that's right. Crystal loves it. She talks about it a lot. Oh, that's great. Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad because Crystal, she's my little hero, my crochet hero. Oh, I call her my pedestal crocheter because I put her right up on that pedestal and she's staying there. Oh, I love her so much. Crystal, if you don't know, is Crystal from Bag O' Day. And she is my #1 crochet channel here on YouTube. What? So if you want to check her out, check her out. I do say I don't do shout outs live, but I always do for Crystal because she is my hero. She's one person that I would love to fly all the way. I'm assuming she's in America because she has that American accent. Fly all the way to America just to meet when we can get out of the country. What? I would love to do it. I don't know if I can afford it, but I would love to do it. It would be fantastic to meet the lovely Crystal. Oh, by the way, Crystal, if you ever get to Australia, which is, highly unlikely for both of us to get anywhere these days, but if you ever do, I'm 8 minutes drive from the airport. Let me know. I'll be up there, pick you up and bring you back. Melbourne Airport, that is, or Tullamarine Airport, whatever you want to call it. Just made a shawl that Crystal designed. Love Bag O' Day. She is just amazing. I love that with Bag O' Day, with Crystal, what you see is what you get. There's no fakeness there. There's no weirdness about her. She's just what you see is what you get. And I love that about Crystal. She is my hero. She knows that though. She's heard me say it many times before. And I've gone onto her live, one of her lives, and I can't get a word in edgewise because her live, she's got hundreds of people talking all at once, and all you do is put like a heart because she can't even get a conversation out of it. There's just so many people on that live at once. So there you go. Her lives are blaring with people. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Crystal from Bag O' Day, check her crochet out because they're simply stunning, like most of her stuff, What have I missed? I've missed the chat. Okay. Oh, not much. That's good. I haven't missed too much. Who's in the naughty corner? We've got Karen, we've got Franca, we've got Katie. Is that it? The 3 of you in the naughty corner? Oh, I suppose you can come out now. Oh, I suppose. Your lives are the best. Oh, no. You're going to make my heart all warm and fuzzy. Hello, Katie. Is she waving or is she like, oof, I'm getting sick of you? Crystal is awesome. I can't ever get on her lives either. It's very hard to get on her lives. And look, I understand she's got a lot of subscribers and why not? Because she is so good at what she does. Yeah. And sometimes, I always say to people, 100-something thousand subscribers or whatever she's got at the moment can't be wrong. You know what I mean? They all can't be wrong. I can understand if 1 or 2 say, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that, which they do with me too. That's fine. But not all those people, they all can't be wrong. So she must be fantastic at what she does. So there you go. So if you don't know Crystal from Bag O' Day, Bagoday. Now, I remember a lot of people, oh, by the way, head over to her channel and check her out. A lot of people say to me, bod, the first time. I'm thinking, what's a bod? What is a bod? Short for Bag O' Day. I didn't know that. I was looking really silly, yeah? Mary, you are Australia's Crystal. Oh, thanks, Raylene. Yeah, I'm a bit loud, though. Crystal's just lovely. I'm a little bit loud. Poor Crystal. I'm raising my hand for TNC, the naughty corner, Katie. Is that what you were doing? I can't tell with that picture. Those pictures look a bit funny. I'm looking at them like this, thinking, what? um, my battery is about to die. Oh, very happy to make you live finally. That's great. Lovely to have you here, Wanda. We will see you again, obviously, in the future. So great to have had you here. That's wonderful. Crystal's live chat comments go flying. I know. I love to attend her live so fast, aren't they? Jada with Stitches is a nice woman too. And Nutty has a fruitcake like you. Oh, really? I don't know. I haven't seen her. I can't watch everybody. I'd love to watch everybody, but I can't. Okay. I haven't got time to watch everybody. I wish I did. And in actual fact, over the next week, I will be watching more YouTube, but more of the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, just to see setups and to see the way things work at the show. I have watched a few videos, but they were sort of in passing while I'm working. I haven't really focused. This week I'll be focused to find out what happens because I have no idea what I'm doing. I know what to do with the crochet part of it, but all this other side of it, it's not my thing. Oh, thanks, Karen. I appreciate that you acknowledged each one of us by name. Thank you, Paula. Oh, that's okay, Paula. Look, I try to, and sometimes when the chat gets really fast and there's a lot of people on, I do tend to miss one or two people, and I get really sad afterwards. I thought, oh, I missed so-and-so. Oh, I missed what she said there. And then after that, the chat disappears and we don't see it again. I think there's a special, I don't know, app or something that you can get the chat in, but I just don't have time for that. I'm just far too busy. Once I've done a live, I think, right, got to get on to the next thing. Everybody's waiting for this. Let's just put that chat behind us and let's move on, because that's the way you go on. Yeah, otherwise, you're stuck in that one little time and it's just too hard. But I do love to have the chats, and we have a lot of fun here on the channel. For those of you who do join us new after the live and you want to think what's going on with this group here, we do have a lot of chat, a lot of fun here. We do have the yarn dance, as you can see right here behind this lovely lady. We have a yarn dance where you guys get to choose the yarn colors for our swatch blanket this year, which is a swatch blanket of 2021. That will be complete November or December of this year. Get too excited. When your lives start getting crazy like hers, you should do badges so your OGs will stick out in the chat. Oh, I'm not sure how to do that. I'll have to work on that, Katie. Love your chats. Thank you, Paula. Look, I'll have to work on things like that. I don't know that part of it. I don't know much about those things because I don't do it. I just crochet. I am the type of person that just sits in a corner somewhere and crochets. And when I'm not crocheting, I'm being nutty outside the front. My neighbours, I'm sure they watched in the window and say, here she is, she's at it again. And I share a driveway with one of my neighbours. So they're probably at the window saying, Loopy Loops is outside again. Little Loopy Loops. If they only knew that when I'm indoors crocheting, I'm just this little lady sitting in the corner on a couch, curled up in like a little ball and just crocheting, because that's what I do. Like a little ball on the couch. And that's what I do. That's my life. Occasionally I'll cook. I will definitely eat. Well, that never happens. That never stops. And occasionally I might clean the odd thing in the house. I look forward to the lives every week. I know you do, Katie. And it's when you get an opportunity, Katie, check out First Thursday of the month. There is another discussion of our best famous singer that we love so much. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm sure you worked it out. So for those of you joining us new after the lives, we do have a lot of fun here. We have a naughty corner issue, and they're the naughty people who are very naughty on our lives, end up in there. But it's a lot of fun and no one gets into real trouble. You don't get smacked. I had it on the background, just finished it. So I do mention our wonderful Mr. Harry Styles and the top. Definitely after the show, the main focus will be on the Fran Kiki scarf, by the way, Franca and Kiki, and then the Harry Styles top. What? And of course, the blanket, but that blanket's not happening yet because we're not ready to create the blanket yet. We've got the cotton. I will let everyone know after the show how much cotton you will need. And then you can head off and buy your own cotton. If you can't find the Cascade, buy the cotton to suit. But just be wary, if you are buying a different ply or a different size cotton, you need to focus on how much you will need for your size cotton. But I'll let you know how much you'll need for the 8 ply, number 3, or the DK weight. So you won't be left in the dark in that area. Root Harry, I know, poor Harry, he's probably thinking, forget this chick, she's never going to make my top. I'm never going to get this top. He's probably crying right now. He's saying, that naughty Mary, she's going to stay in the naughty corner forever until I get my top. You need to do the frange on. Maybe. Let's focus on the Franket. Let's focus on the Frankiki scarf. It will be, by the way, guys, again, it will be an infinity scarf. It won't be this one. It won't be that one. It will be an infinity scarf. It will be another stitch that is probably all over the web as well. Or if I feel like it, I'll create something new. I haven't decided. It just depends on time and what's happening. I'm in the naughty corner, but wasn't naughty on the live. I know, right? Karen, you were naughty for the live. You like that one? Can't wait for the blanket. I know, I can't wait either. Look, I'm having second thoughts about the stitches of the blanket. I am going to leave the lace in there. But when I think about a peacock, my image of a peacock is the colours that are inside the colours. Like you've got the yellow inside, the green inside, the blue, and then you've got the blue that comes out. I would like to create as the same as a peacock, but not like the peacock. If you think about a peacock, their feathers or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it, wings, feathers are like that. All right. If we created a blanket like that, it would be like a shawl. And I don't want to do a shawl. We're doing a blanket. So what I'm thinking is either I do it a circle turn into a square, or I do a square, or I do a circle, or I do something that the lighter colors will be in the middle and then you'll have the darker colors, which is why I purchased more of the blue. I'm sorry, Mary, I got distracted. Oh, that's all right. We're almost done here, though. Yvonne, that's okay. Samantha, hello, Samantha. Crocheting at the moment, doing bloomers for baby. Oh, that's so cute. On Wednesday, I cook and always watch your channel. I enjoy the show. Thank you so much, Samantha. That's lovely. And look, again, when we do the show, we have a lot of fun where we're all interacting with each other. But again, like people like Samantha who cook and do things in the background and hasn't got the opportunity to be a part of the show, still get the opportunity to watch it. And that's pretty much what it's all about. You get to see what's happening with the projects on the channel, which is what you want to see, right? I know what you want to see. It's okay. You get to hear things like giveaways. I like the idea of staring in the middle with the lighter color. So, okay, when it comes to, let's get back to the blanket again. When it comes to the blanket, I will be doing something like that where, I got you. I will be doing something like that where you will have a lot of the lighter color in the middle. So a lot of that, let's grab it for a minute. I dropped everything. Can you believe it when I moved things out the way? It's called Buttercup. So you will have a small amount. You will have 70 grams to 100 grams. I mean, this is a 100-gram scheme. So you'll have up to 100 grams of this color. After that, I may not be using it much. I might use it probably in a tiny little bit. I don't know. I haven't thought about it because I'm going to have to sit there and sketch up. You know how bad my sketches are. They look bad, but once they're created, they do look nice. They come up nice. I promise, guys. Don't look at my colouring in. I'm so bad at colouring in. But they're just for me to visualize it. And I visualize it in my head. And there are times, and this happened with the Hexagon Blanket. I made the Hexagon Blanket with the pattern pictured already. I never did a picture of the border. That border stayed in my head. I never, ever even thought about doing a picture of the border. It didn't even come up on the Hexagon Blanket. So sometimes when you create in your head, if you don't draw that picture down, it doesn't come out the way you like. Well, it did perfectly with that one once. But usually I do draw a picture because I need to see it. And I'm thinking with this blanket, because it's like the colors of a peacock. I want to see that before I go ahead and create. So you guys will actually see that messy coloring, and I do again. You guys will actually get to see that before we start the blanket. You may not make out how I'm going to do it, but you'll see a picture of it and you'll think, wow, how's she going to do the stitches there? How's that going to end up there? What's that? How's she going to go around? How's she going to go square? How's that going to work? Well, that's because I'll only show you like an image of what I think I'm going to do. And then in my head, I really have to focus on how I'm going to put that image to life. So that's what I do with things like that. I don't always do that with my projects, but I do that with big projects. I like the feather, but not the shape. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it. Let me think about it. Do you know the stitches you want to use? Okay, well, I did at first, but I'm changing my mind slowly. And the reason is I'm still going to use, I really dropped everything. It's like there was a box here and everything was on the box and woof, went down. You guys didn't see it because it's under the camera and everything just went down with it. So the stitches will be very similar to that. That's what we were going to make them in the first place, which I will still do it. You might have a bit of that and you might have a bit of that, right? And then you'll have some closed stitches and then you'll have some sort of a lace border or some sort of a border, which I haven't even decided. It could be a closed border rather than a lace, which sounds a little interesting. I think the front post would be pretty. I know, that's what I'm thinking. There's a whole lot. There's also another stitch that I've done in the past. And actually my daughter did a blanket and I showed it on my, I think I showed it on my history. I can't remember where I showed it. It was a pretty blanket and it looked like there were hearts inside inside your double crochets, but they're not. You make the small row first, your half doubles with chain in the middle first, and then you do your double crochets over it. It's a little bit tricky, but not difficult. And it's a repeat stitch. So it's 5 rows of that or 4 rows of that. And that's what I could do with the yellow part. And then with the greens and the blues, we can add a little bit of a kind of open lace stitch. These are the things that are happening in my head, but I haven't actually designed it yet. I've been stewing over these images for a long time because if you look at the way the peacock opens up, inside that green stitch is a little bit of yellow and inside that is the blue on top. So you've got like it's like the colors are bursting out, but they're staying in the middle as well. It's hard to explain, and that's why I've been stewing over it in my head. So you will get those lace stitches, like I said, but you'll also get a lot of closed stitches as well. That's a little difficult to put together, can be a little bit, make the blanket a little bit misshaped, so be wary. I know we'll work on that, but we're going to do it. We're going to do, this is happening. This is happening. All right, here we go. Do you use the stitches you want to? Okay. Do you know? Yes. I think the front post, yes, will be nice. Yes. You could do a pointed scalloped border to get the peacock feather. This is what I was thinking about. Then do whatever you want with the colours in the body of the blanket. Well, to me, when you look at a peacock, the way it works is right at the base of the wing. I'm trying to work this out, the feathers, if you will. It's kind of more yellow and it's different patches. You've got a yellow there and a bit green up here and some purple as well. So there's different patches of colors. So literally I would have to get a picture of a peacock before I even start. And that gives me an idea of where I want to pop those colors, yeah? Then I will sit there and sketch up the design of the colors. And only then will I talk about what's happening with stitches. There's no way I can work on stitches if I don't work on how I want my color combination, yeah? Once I get the color combination I like, then I can focus on stitches. But I do know I'm doing some lace, which is good. And I do know that we'll be doing some sort of, and if you remember the, have I got the hexagon blanket out? No, I haven't. It's locked in the tub. Actually, it is out, but it's far away. It's very far away. If you look at the hexagon blanket, remember how we did our border and it was kind of curved and then there was like a little picot and then dinted and then curved and a little picot and then dinted and so on. And it kind of went like that. That's also a similar way I can do it. Or I can do it where there's points. And I'll think about that as well. And that gives it that, what do you call it, look, that wing look or feather look, if you will. So leave it with me. I will have a play. I'm very excited about it. And in fact, I will even have, like I said, some of this yarn at the show. And I will be playing with some fake yarn at the show as well. and having a little bit. I've got it. I know, Katie. I know what I want. When you know, I just want to make sure that those solid stitches and those lace stitches don't misshape the blanket. That's all I want to do. Yeah. And so I thought fake yarns. These are, I know that sounds terrible. Is it just cheap yarn? Did I say fake? I meant cheap. Can't wait. Oh, I'm very late. I know. Oh, Margaret, hello. We're going to go in a minute. Can only blame Wimbledon. Oh, tennis. Oh. You will probably have inspiration at the show. Absolutely, Franca. And that the other thing, when you get to places like those shows, you get the opportunity to speak to other creators, and they are really look. We're all good. We all help each other. Not cheap, inexpensive. Yeah, okay, I'll use that word, inexpensive. Cheap sounds terrible, doesn't it? Oh, and I do tend to use, and I won't even tell you the name brand of it because it's not fair on that brand. What? So I do have a play with other yarns before I use the original because I don't want to wear out that original. I don't want to split the yarn. I don't want to damage the yarn. It's like anything. When you buy an expensive one or when you buy something that's simply divine, you don't want to damage it, yeah? I'll also be creating something for myself at the show, not for the show, for after the show. Have some sort of function on, and I want to wear an evening gown, and I don't look good in evening gowns because I'm short. I don't want to say that out loud. And I'm kind of a little bit top heavy area there. And so I thought, why not wear the sleeveless dress and pop a little lace little thing that goes across the sleeves just for looks. So it covers the extra areas, the little layer up a layer area that shows up. Layer up a layer up a layer. And so I thought while I'm there, I can be doing that because I need it done for in about a week. And so while I'm there, I can be doing that. And I'm getting itchy because I must have. What did I pick up just now? Oh, I don't know. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, I only picked up the poncho. That I'm not itchy with that usually. Unusual. Oh, so itchy now. Oh, waste the good stuff. Why waste the good stuff? I know, right? Use less quality to practice. Absolutely. Look, and sometimes, like I do tend to do some of the swatches in another yarn or even in the same yarn that's got little skeins left over. And I play with those swatches to know pretty much how much I will need for that swatch or to work out how many rows. Like, as you know, swatch 14 and swatch 13. One was the granny square, corner to corner, and then the other one was this one here. They both took different rows. The other one was only 11 rows. This one was 10. So it goes to show you similar kind of stitch. That one's more of a solid stitch, yeah? So it needed, actually it kind of needed more, but it filled out more. The granny kind of was more loose. So it just depends. It just depends on the pattern that you are using, which is why I say to you, be careful when you're buying the cotton for our project. Make sure it's an 8-ply number 3 or a DK weight, or if you're going to buy another brand, you need to focus on your measurements. I'm making a happy blanket for my friend using the scrap wool I had. Now, scrap wool is not always an inexpensive or a cheap yarn. The scrap wool can be scrap wool from like something as gorgeous as that, or some Tanda yarn. I will not use that for anything else other than something gorgeous, yeah? But I know I'm going to have some yarn left over of Tandy from our Trebbleberry boxy jumper. So maybe I'll do some sort of fingerless glove, a beanie, something small even, a little wrist thing, little neck thing, whatever, something small. But I will not use it as a scrap yarn. Does that make any sense? So when you say you're making a project with the scrap yarn, not all scrap yarn is an inexpensive, cheaper version of what you've made, but a more expensive version in smaller bits. So sometimes the scrap yarn can mean something totally different. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, I missed a few things here. Okay, gotcha. Sounds pretty, sounds pretty. Yes, it does. And Karen's saying hello to Paula. I don't know. But there you go. Guys, I have been talking for an hour and 28 minutes to be exact. Now, Wednesday's live will be my final live before the Bendigo Sheep. I'm sorry, let's try that again. Before the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. If I can't get it right, I'm in trouble. It's the last live I do before the show. Now, again, I'm not going to promise that there will be a live on the Saturday morning that I usually do while I'm there, but there may be something. So if that's the case, I'll let you know on Wednesday. It will be earlier than our normal live, about an hour and a half earlier than our normal live, giving half an hour or 20 minutes worth to the live. If I can't get connection in the venue, then I'll do a small video and get back to the hotel and pop the video up later that evening. And then you'll have 2 days to come around and, give us grief. In a good way, of course. Okay. An hour and 20 minutes, that isn't long. Oh, it's nearly an hour and a half, Franca. Oh, it is, Bonnie. Yeah, I know, right? It is. Everyone, oh, that's cute, Paula. Look, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and do all those wonderful things that you guys, well, pretty much already do for me. And if you want to head over to our website and check our website as you go, you will find lots of things will be happening after the show. Barrack fashion. All right, okay. Aussie. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, that's lovely. All right, thank you. So thank you so much, guys. Head over to our website, and our website is www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. Check out what's happening on the site. Check out the new things coming over the next 2 weeks. They are coming. They will be coming daily. And again, when something does come up on the website, and it's on a special for you guys, I will pop that in our community section if I don't get a chance to do the live about it. So keep your eyes peeled on the community board here at Wow Crochet Designs, or on Facebook or on Instagram, because they will be going up everywhere. Thank you so much for watching. Get excited, guys. I'm excited, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Ciao for now. Bye all.